A star is sparkling. Lady Gaga shines in Audrey Hepburn's $30 million Breakfast at Tiffany's diamond as she joins Best Dressed Silver Sirens Jennifer Lopez and Brie Larson on the Oscars red carpet. When it comes to dressing for the Oscars, it's simply impossible to overdo it. But with the $30,128.54-carat Tiffany diamond hanging around her neck, Lady Gaga had all the sparkle she needed. The A Star is Born Best Actress nominee teamed the dazzling yellow jewel, famously worn by Audrey Hepburn in her promotional shots for Breakfast at Tiffany's, with a sculptural black gown by Alexander McQueen. Joining her on the crowded red carpet were Jennifer Lopez and Brie Larson, who glittered in metallic sparkling silver dresses for Sunday's annual awards show at the Dolby Theatre at Hollywood and Highland in Hollywood. Lady Gaga was an absolute vision in the black ball gown featuring a flared hip detail, adding matching gloves. The 32-year-old songstress wore the iconic, cushion-cut brilliant 141-year-old Tiffany diamond that Audrey had worn for a publicity photo shoot for the jewelry company in 1961. Gaga, born Stefani Joanne Angelina Germanata, is the third woman to have ever worn the diamond, after Mrs. Sheldon Whitehouse in 1957 at the Tiffany Ball in Newport, Rhode Island, and then Audrey 4 years later for the publicity photographs. The legendary Tiffany diamond was discovered in 1878 in the Kimberley mines of South Africa. Founder Charles Louis Tiffany, who founded the jewelry company in 1837, purchased the 287.42-carat gem the following year. He cut the diamond into a cushion-shaped brilliant weighing 128.54 carats. It is on display at the Tiffany & Company flagship store in New York City. The Tiffany diamond had a new setting in honor of Tiffany's 175th anniversary, which was 2012, and the new setting took over a year to be completed. The incredible jewel had 16 cushion-cut diamonds of over 80 total carats and 46 round brilliant diamond of over 15 total carats. Her platinum and 18K yellow gold earrings were also from Tiffany & Company. Lady Gaga styled the look with a chic updo for her platinum locks, seemingly also inspired by Audrey. The musician wore pink gloss on her pout with silver shadow beneath defined brows. Jennifer Lopez showed off the fruits of her labor wearing a figure-hugging Tom Ford gown on the red carpet of the 91st Academy Awards at the Dolby Theatre in Los Angeles on Sunday. The 49-year-old songstress flaunted her hourglass curves in the high-neck number as boyfriend Alex Rodriguez stood by her side in a crisp white suit and bow tie. Jennifer pulled out all of the stops for her Oscars look wearing mosaic mirrored tiles from head to toe. It might be the gold standard of award shows, but with falling viewing figures, the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences have made some major changes for this year's Oscars ceremony. These range from skipping a host, after Kevin Hart stepped down, to recruiting highly recognized talent from various walks of life to present the 8 nominees for Best Picture, a role usually reserved for actors. Those talents include anti-Trump chef and restaurateur Jose Andres, Daily Show host Trevor Noah, and civil rights leader and Georgia Congressman John Lewis, and the woman who many consider to be the greatest athlete of all time, Serena Williams. It is not clear which of the nominated films will be presented by these new presenters, who also include Dana Carvey, Queen Latifah, Tom Morello, and Amandla Stenberg. The final 3 presenters, Barbra Streisand, Diego Luna, and Mike Myers, will almost certainly be introducing the 2 films with which they have close ties, A Star is Born, Roma, and Bohemian Rhapsody. This new lineup of presenters is the latest in a long list of changes made by the Academy this year, many of which have surprised. It began with the announcement that the Best Song nominees would not be featured in the telecast, a decision that was changed following public uproar. Next was the decision to discontinue the trend of having the actors who won in each category last year present at the ceremony. That was revealed by Allison Janney, whose appearance presenting alongside Sam Rockwell at the Golden Globes last month proved to be one of the rare highlights of the unremarkable telecast. Uproar ensued, and the Academy soon announced that the tradition would continue. Next, the Academy opted to eliminate 4 categories from the telecast: cinematography, film editing, live-action short, and makeup and hairstyling, and present those awards during the commercial break. That managed to draw the ire of many members of the Academy, and was protested in an open letter signed by the likes of Glenn Close, Robert De Niro, Kerry Washington, Brad Pitt, Halle Berry and hundreds more. It is unclear what other surprises producers may have up their sleeves with just a few days left between now and the 91st Academy Awards ceremony, which will air on ABC this Sunday. Elsie Fisher, Danai Gurira, Brian Tyree Henry, Michael B. Jordan, Michael Keaton, Helen Mirren, John Mulaney, Tyler Perry, Pharrell Williams, Kristen Ritter, Paul Rudd and Michelle Yeoh are among those who were previously announced as presenters for the big night. Also on hand will be Javier Bardem, Angela Bassett, Chadwick Boseman, Emilia Clarke, Laura Dern, Samuel L. Jackson, Stephen James, Keegan-Michael Key, Kiki Lane, James McAvoy, Melissa McCarthy, Jason Momoa and Sarah Paulson. Awkwafina, Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Tina Fey, Allison Janney, Brie Larson, Jennifer Lopez, Frances McDormand, Gary Oldman, Amy Poehler, Sam Rockwell, Maya Rudolph, Charlize Theron, Tessa Thompson and Constance Wu are also set to attend. One of the first stars to hit the red carpet was Kristen Cavallari, the former cast member of TV's The Hills turned Uncommon James jewelry designer. The beauty looked elegant in a black dress by Burnett New York as she was hosting Free's Live from the red carpet. She turned heads in a long, ballroom gown in bright yellow and white which looked like a modern version of something Belle from Beauty and the Beast would wear. The star let her highlighted hair flow down over her chest as she posed away. Renee Barg had on a long gown with tulle-over satin that looked like it was made for her. The neckline was plunging with gathered tulle around the neck. Her dress was so long her shoes could not be seen. The star added diamond rings and had a deep purple manicure. Producers Donna Gigliotti and Glenn Weiss have pledged that the show will be speedier this year, even though its initial goal of a 3-hour broadcast has faded. Kicking things off will be a performance by Queen, featuring Adam Lambert, to celebrate the Best Picture nominee Bohemian Rhapsody. In the Academy's favor is a popular crop of nominees: Bohemian Rhapsody, A Star Is Born and, most of all, Black Panther have all amassed huge sums in ticket sales. Typically, when there are box office hits, like Titanic, more people watch the Oscars. But just how many people have seen one of the top nominees and the film favored to win Best Picture, Alfonso Cuarón's Roma, remains unknown. Netflix has declined to give box office results or streaming viewership. It remains a nominee unlike any other. Should Roma, a black and white, Spanish and Mixtec language film about a domestic worker in a Mexican family, win, it will be both the first Netflix movie to win Best Picture and the first foreign language film to do so.